I mean, the biggest differences are the smaller body and the flip. Oh, hey, be rolling. Could you just roll the intro first? Then I'll see you guys in a second. Hey guys, I'm Jafar here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. As you guys have already seen in the title, I am going to talk about a vlogger's dream camera. And it's nothing but the little cousin of my actual camera that I'm recording right now. See, I'm recording this video on an A7 III from Sony, and they came out with another camera a few months ago that was basically an A7 III in a body of a crop sensor. Well, drum roll first, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the A7C. Even though I already opened it up a couple days ago and used it a little bit, but I put everything back for you guys, and we're gonna open it up together again and see what's in the box. And after that, I'll tell you why would you need this, why they came up with an A7C instead of the A7 III that we already had for a few years, and what are the differences. So let's just jump into the box, open it, and see what's inside. For starters, I don't have a overhead shot, so I'm just gonna do my best to take everything that I can with this camera. So you open it up, first thing you see is the paperwork. Does anyone ever read the manuals and paperworks anymore? I'm pretty sure that you should read them, but I have not. Then when you open it up like this, the first thing you see is the camera, the strap, a battery, a charger. Thing is, because it's so similar to A7 III, I literally don't need anything because I already have A7 III. Maybe extra battery is always good. The power brick, regular USB, and then the battery. These are the bigger Z series batteries. They're really good. I had an A7 II and switched to A7 III. Night and day difference. So much more juice out of these batteries compared to the older one. A strap that I never use, so I'm just gonna put it there. And then the holy grail, the camera itself. Whoa. Oof. All right, right off the bat, this is it. This is a camera. How they fitted an A7 III that is actually pretty hefty into a little camera like this. Anything else in here? Well, there's some USBs down there, but I already have everything, so we're not gonna do anything. Discard the box, but let's open this up. You guys can hear like an ASMR. Does it sound good? Yeah. I'm just kidding. The camera itself. Oh my god. Wow, yeah, it looks really good. First, let's talk about the similarities that this camera has with an A7 III. First of all, same sensor, same processor, same IBIS, the in-body stabilization system, and pretty much same frame rate for videos, same frame rate for photos, as fast as an A7 III shoots 10 frames per second photos. I think it does 115 raw photos continuously and 150 something JPEG photos. Everything is the same. Both shoot 4K and 30 frames per second. Both have the 120 frames per second slow motion as well as the regular 120 frames per second. And both can record the audio internal and external. And these are all the similarities. But there are a bunch of differences. For starters, this is a much smaller body compared to an A7 III because it is missing its viewfinder. It is missing the bigger grip because of the two SD card slots that A7 III has. Even though it uses the same battery, it does have a flip out screen, which is pretty convenient compared to an A7 III. And as I mentioned, A7C has only one SD card slot compared to the two that you get in an A7 III. But other differences are the big red record button up here compared to the one you get in A7 III. It's a little one next to the viewfinder. And pretty much you get more customizable buttons on the A7 III compared to the A7C. And that's pretty much it. That's all the differences. Oh, one more thing. There's only two dials in the A7C. There's this one and this ring. On the A7 III, there's three of them. There's a dial in the front, there's one here, and there's one similar to these two, which you can have your shutter speed, for example, with this one, aperture and ISO. In A7C, you can only choose shutter speed or aperture on these two, and then for the change of ISO, you have to go to the settings. And that brings me to why they even made this camera. What was the need? Who is this camera for? Well, as you see, having a flip out screen, having no customizable button, and having no joystick to change your focus as fast as you want, kind of gives you a feeling that this camera is focused on those who want to take videos on the go, just like the vloggers. So I believe when people complain that why A7 III is not that well for vloggers or videographers, Sony went back and redesigned it, made it a little bit more compact because you can travel with this even more, gave everyone a flip out screen. This is the only way you can vlog and see yourself. Even though I've been vlogging on the A7 III and not looking at myself, and believe me, I've made a lot of mistakes. I basically shot an entire vlog in slow motion once. And all they did was giving vloggers or those who buy this camera 3 different memories, which you can set either for example, indoor videos or outdoor videos. Or if you want to take slow motions or B-rolls with 120 frames per second, you can set everything in the memories. And there's not much attention to photographers. Even though it takes 10 frames per second of photos, both RAW and JPEG, it still focuses more on videos than photos, because as I said, there's no joystick to change your focus as fast as you want. There's no option to change your ISO, or there's not many customizable buttons that photographers use. For example, if I want to change my focus setting from a continuous focus to an active focus, I could just use one of the customizable buttons. With touch of a button, I can change it on the A7 III, but it's not possible in the A7C. Let me just throw the lens and the mic on the camera and record just a little bit of the video, even though it's gonna be the same as what you're watching now. So let me just do that real quick. Open this up first. Have the camera downward. You don't want to expose the sensor in any circumstances. Click, done. If you guys want to know what kind of microphone I use, it's gonna be a video that I already made. It's gonna pop up in the banner in the corner, and it's gonna link in the description. You can record both with the back mic and the front mic and combine them together, and it's really good for vloggers. But good thing that this stays in the place, not like the A7 III that just like dangles in the back. Right in. This is a very compact and light setup. Imagine you're trying to go anywhere and all you have to do is take this with you. No one will say anything, no one will notice it. You can just start vlogging, have the memory set up. This looks really good. And the good thing about it is that you can actually flip out the screen, and when you record, you can actually look at yourself. Let me just do a little video for you guys. Well, as you can see, I am recording right now, and having a flip out screen is really good because you can see yourself, what are you recording, and yeah, this camera is pretty awesome. I'm really happy that I picked it up, and as I said, it is really focused toward videographers. Well, the bigger question is that should you upgrade from an A7 III, which is a couple years old design, to an A7C? And the answer is, if you are a photographer, definitely not, because this is the same sensor. You will not get anything extra. But if you are a vlogger or an upcoming YouTuber, definitely go with an A7C because it is an amazing camera. But having that flip out screen is a blessing that I haven't had with the A7 III for a long time, and I'm happy that this has it, and I can experience everything that I've been experiencing with the A7 III. And A7C is just the baby or the little cousin of the A7 III with more features suited for videographers and vloggers. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think about the A7C. If you own one and you're enjoying it, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have any problems with it, again, let me know in the comment section down below so I know what am I going to expect. Also, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys and reply to you guys. If you want to see more photos coming out of the A7C, make sure to check my Instagram page. I'm going to link it down in the description below. And if you want to see more videos that come off of this sensor, which is basically an A7 III sensor, go back to my page and watch all the videos that I have posted. All has been with A7 III with the exception of one video which I took with my phone, because I was starting. But with that being said, thanks again for watching. Always stay amazing, and see you guys in the next one.
I know we're acting stupid. Maybe just a little bit foolish. Just go a little crazy, lose it. It's the only way we know how to do it. Kill the lights.
Did I say everything? Yes, I did. Opening the box, talking about similarities and differences. You think it was good? Yeah, they're good.